Well, I am now. Let's treat this as at the beginning of the lesson because I'm going to be doing another one anyway. Oh man, Lordy, that's. Thanks for pointing that out. You can tell I wasn't really prepared, can't you? Let's see if we can find something
Oh,
usable.
you noticed the red dot wasn't there, I guess.
Yeah,
I was wondering how you knew.
yeah.
I was like, whoops.
I was hoping I could find something that's got a decent view of the side. That one doesn't look too bad. Um, yeah, we'll just stick that in there for now. And let's see if we can find the dimensions of this. Oh, it comes in different sizes. So let's say, right, okay, that'll do. We'll make it 8 foot by 6 foot, just a small one. Okay, so we'll go back here and we'll do a new image. Drag our shed in. Oh, minimize the wrong one. And then let's do this again. So we'll see the X is going to be here, the Y there, and the Z up and down. So we'll do third vanishing point and make sure our Z's pointing up. And we'll put one there. And one there. Again, just press
The
shift to
top
get that little
measurement,
magnifier.
yeah, if you're being specific, the top position is probably going to be the peak as far as the height. So
Yeah,
when you do the math, it's probably really 9 feet instead of 10 feet or whatever the height is on this thing.
yeah. Well, the height I'm not really
I think
concerned about. I just need to use one of these measurements, and probably the Y I'll use as 8 feet. So make sure that this is all pointing the right way. This is where it gets a bit confusing. Right, we'll pop that there. And we'll put this one. Just make sure it's on the edge. Doesn't matter if it's not measuring a length. It's just purely for perspective. So as long as it's on a straight line, I could have used this edge here, but like I say, it's best to have them as far away as possible. That wasn't that accurate. Let's move that again. Put that on there. That one on there. And then I think I'll just use the outer corners of that trim there. But now my Z's going the wrong way. I wonder why that is. I move that way? No? How bizarre. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We can flip it once it's modelled. Then I'm going to measure it along there, along the Y. So I'll put that right at the bottom here, which is going to be my origin point. And we're going to measure from there to there. Hang on, where's the edge? That is right, yeah, to there. And we're going to make it 8 meters. Was it 8 meters a feet? I don't care. 8 meters is awfully big, 8 feet.
You see, yeah, 9 feet by 8 feet,
Yeah, I
or
was going to
9
say
feet by
that's a
6 feet.
monster shed if it's 8 meters. Right, okay, so we'll give that a try. Shed. We'll do a new thing. Shed. No, we need to import it. So quickest way is just F4 to import. You could go the long way through the menu, but it's easier just to do F4, and then you can choose fSpy. Okay, right, let's give this a try. So I might as well start with the default cube. I should have left it in, but there you go. And we'll move it up so that the bottom corner matches. Interface mode, and we'll drag that one along the Y to the end. And we'll drag this one along the X to this corner here. And then the top one, come on, select. We're going to drag that up to about there, just because that's the edge of the trim. Actually, you know what, we'll drag it. We'll drag it up to there. And then do a loop cut along the center. We'll select that and we'll drag that one up to the apex. Have a quick look. How's it looking? Okay. Is it just me? Yeah, it is upside down, isn't it? Right, okay. To get back to the camera view, by the way, you just press 0 on your numpad. 0 to get out of it again, or you can just rotate out of it. So back to your camera view. You can add in other cameras, obviously, but don't ever alter, move, change the fSpy camera, because that has automatically been calculated, as I say, with the right position, the right perspective, and everything else. So we'll take this.
In other words, if it ain't broke, in other words, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. So Alt-N to extrude this along normals. We'll extrude it out a bit to however thick we want our roof to be. Trying to see. It's there, isn't it? And then what else we're going to do? We'll select these. And again, we'll extrude them till they look about right. I'll just go over here so I can see this edge here. So extrude along normals and bring it out till it looks like it's right. Let's just come out of edit mode and we'll turn off the transparency so we can kind of see how it's doing. Not bad. Okay. What else can we do? Does this one have a fascia along the front? It does. So that's not. Hang on, let's have a look at this image. I think I've brought that top up a bit too far, haven't I? In it. Because that, oh no, it's not. It's because I extruded it. That's fine. I'm just going to leave it as it is, I think. I could bring these bits down again. If I go into front view and just select all of those, and I'll just move them down. See, that's not right either. So we'll select those. This is where I'm probably just going to mess the whole thing up. Bring them up a bit. And you know what? I'm just going to leave it like that for now. That'll do. So now I think what I want to do is select.
It looks like that behind corner didn't get lifted up. I'm not sure, but maybe it is. Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah. We can soon find out by
Close
just
enough
going
for
into
government
front
work.
view. And it does actually look fine to me. All the vertices are perfectly lined up. There's nothing sticking out anywhere that looks weird.
It's good.
So, yeah.
You do good work.
Well, most of
You
the
won't get
time.
fired today. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a fascia on here. So we'll extrude along normals, just bring it out a little bit like that. And then, oh, that's not it, Lisa. Come on, we'll select those. And those. And we'll do the same thing again. Okay. So it's got a bit of trim. Now let's before I finish with the actual image, let's just get the door kind of mapped out. Oh, and it's got windows as well. Yeah, let's get them sorted. So, what's going to be the easiest way? Let's try bringing in a plane. Do I want a plane? I don't know if I want a plane. No, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to just edit the mesh here. And I'm literally just going to cut it with a knife tool. That's all I'm going to do. So there, up on the Z, up to here. On the X, over to here. On the Z, down to here. Ooh. And actually we'll leave it at that because I'm just going to join those. We'll do my window, so a knife tool again. Oop. That hasn't cut, has it? How bizarre. Let's try that again. From the bottom.
Where's that knife tool located?
K. Just K.
Okay.
K for knife.
Right.
And that's it. So probably what I should have done as well. You see, I haven't even got my screencast keys on either. If you hit K, you can limit it to an axis. So I want to go straight up on the Z,
Right.
straight along on the Y, to there, down on the Z again. And when you're happy with it, you can just press enter. And then for some reason, it hasn't cut it. So we're just going to join them. And it won't. And I don't know why. I wonder why that is. That is quite bizarre, isn't it?
Did you join them?
Well, this is the weird thing. I shouldn't have to. I should be able to just cut. We'll try from here. Z. Y. Z. Enter. It doesn't like that for some reason. I wonder why that is.
Is it upside down? I don't know.
Could not connect vertices.
To me, it looks like it hasn't finished the previous cut.
Yeah, but it has. I mean, I'm
Just
out
joining
of
it to
edit mode.
previous cut.
Out of edit mode there. Knife. Go from here.
Does not that orange line mean the previous cut's still active?
No. No, it doesn't. We can always come out of that and just unselect everything. It's just weird. Yeah. Isn't that bizarre? I've never had that happen before. I have no idea what's going on. I'll figure that out
Save you
another
work.
time. Yeah, that would have been an idea, wouldn't it? Come on. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do it another way. We'll add a loop cut. Is it going to allow us to do that? Yes, it is. We'll move it up there. And another one here. And move it over there. See, that's giving me more lines than I actually want, but hey ho. At least I've got kind of a window shape. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll just extrude that one inwards a little bit, so we can see a bit of a door. This one, let's have a think. What am I going to do with this one? Shall we try subdividing it? And then maybe beveling the edges? Yeah, that might work. And then, actually, let's leave those as selected. And we'll do the same with that one. So we've kind of got a shed going. What am I looking for in here? Cavity, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that'll do. That's not so bad. It does have, I notice, a little, I'll turn that to transparent. It's got these little trims, but I'm not going to bother with that. And, you know, door handles, locks, hinges, things like that are easy enough. This one I would just add on as a cube. So it's easy enough to add stuff afterwards. So now I think normally what I would just do is start getting it textured. Excuse me. And again, quick way of texturing something in Blender, and you can always use the textures that it uses in Unity. You just have to build your own material that works with it. I use Blender Kit, which is just handy, and it's got a oh boy. Can I just say a big thank you to whoever told me to save me file?
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but I'll
I've
take
learned the hard
credit for
way.
it anyway.
Oh, look, I haven't got doors. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind. I will get it sorted. Let's just do this quickly. We'll put me windies in. Come on. Well, it's just going crazy now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why is it doing this?
Nope.
I wonder
You're
if it's
on the wrong axis. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but now it's working. Just wasn't doing anything. I tried to put this loop cut in before and it was just not doing anything at all. That's not what I want either. Come on. There we go.
He just wants to fight with you today.
It does. I don't normally have problems like this. Okay. Let's save it. I don't have to put my window in again. To zoom into whatever you've got selected, by the way, just press the period key on your numpad. Control and B to
Yeah,
bevel.
you lost your keys.
Lordy. God. It's a bit of a shit show this week, isn't it?
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, man. Okay, shall we save it? Save. Okay, now then. Blender. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse me. Apologies
It
for
just
the
crashed?
language. Yes, it just crashed again.
Oh my gosh.
So we're not going to
You
use
saved
Blender
it.
Kit. We're not going to do that. We're going to use this and just find our own and set up the materials manually. It does mean I'm going to have to UV unwrap it manually, but hey ho, we've got 9 minutes. So let's see. Wood, let's see if we can find something that looks like kind of the wood paneling you get on a shelf. On a shed.
On a shelf, a shed.
Whatever.
Same difference. Or unless you have fake shelves, I mean.
Well, yeah. Oh, this one doesn't look bad. It's a bit dark, but I don't mind. Doesn't seem to like that one. What else we got? Wow.
If you want the true wood grain look, you had one up there.
Look at that. Well, that wasn't what I asked for. So we're not using that. We'll just use, let's just use boards instead of the, right. Let's have a look. I don't want it to look like floorboards though, you see. Maybe I'm just being too fussy. I should just put anything on it, shouldn't I? Because we haven't got time for this. Let's just try, oh, let's make it white. Shall we make it white? Deccan. Deccan. Yeah, we'll use
You
Deccan.
should.
This'll do. Okay. Is it going to give me everything? Oh, come on. We'll use that. No, because that's got gaps because it's Deccan.
What the deck?
Oh, man. Lordy. And has anything ever been so difficult? Let's grab that one. It's planks. I don't care. It's worn. It looks like an old dirty shed. It'll do. So, we'll download it as the JPEG because we don't need PNG. We're not using alpha and it's a much smaller file. We'll extract it. And there it is there. And then what am I going to use? We'll use the colour and the ambient occlusion and the normal and the roughness. Why not? So
Well, hey,
Hmm.
there you go.
You know what? I'm going
What
to get
version of
rid of
Blender
that.
are you using?
3.4 because it's more stable for me than the 4 versions. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it crashing.
Yeah. But it already is.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say,
Oh,
It's
lordy.
hard.
Right, we're going to select, I'll just select the bottom for now. That'll do. And we'll stick the origin right in the center of there. We'll put that in there, and we need to rotate it on the Y by 180 degrees so it's the right way around. Okay, I'll save that, and we'll create a material which we're going to call planks, and start bringing in these images. So we want the ambient occlusion, we want the color, we want the normal, we want the roughness. So the color, just drag that up a bit. Color, nice and easy. It just plugs straight into base color. Don't have to do anything to it. Ambient occlusion, you always multiply by the color. And it's a grayscale. We need to tell it that it's non-color data. And then if you've got Node Wrangler installed, which comes with Blender anyway, or with the 4 point whatever versions, I think you have to install it as an extension, but it's the same thing. Nice thing about Node Wrangler is you've got some handy shortcuts to multiply 2 images together. It's just Control and Shift and then the right mouse button. Drag one from the other and you get a mix node, which you can then set to multiply or whatever you want. So there's the ambient occlusion. Roughness, that one as well is a grayscale map, as you can see. So tell that it's non-color data. Minimize that because I like to be nice and neat. Plug that into roughness and then the normal. Blender and Unity both use OpenGL, and you do have to tell that that's non-color even though it's purple, because it's got information for each axis in the different channels, but they still uses the grayscale information. So drag that into there. Normal map node so it knows what to do with it. And that's that set up. So now we've just got to set up the actual UVs. So the only bits that are going to have this planking is the walls. So we need to select each wall. This is the easiest and quickest way I find anyway. Oh, not that bit. And just do a basic unwrap, and that unwraps it flat. It also needs to be rotated because I can see the lines going up and down. So we'll rotate that by 90. We'll do this bit. And again, rotate by 90. Oop. And then the front. That's part of the door frame, and I really needed to keep that separate, but oh no, I haven't really got a door frame yet. It's fine. Okay, unwrap, rotate, and I'm going to make that minus 90 so it's upright. Now I'll scale that up till it kind of looks okay-ish. And then with the magic of texel density checker, we'll calculate the texel density, set the value, it's in there, and now we can select the other bits. Done it the long way around, haven't I? And set the TD, and it'll be exactly the same scale. think I missed a bit here as well when I unwrapped that. Let's do that again. And that's kind of me planks. The roof, how am I doing for time? 1 minute.
This is a reminder.
Oh, shush.
Take your
Shush.
medication.
Oh, God. Shut up. I'll do it after.
Alexa says, do your drugs.
Yes, indeed. Do your drugs. We need a new material now. Which would be, we're kind of out of time, like. I would have just looked for, I don't know, maybe felt roofing. We call it felt roofing. I don't know what you call it. So
Roof tiles. Or shingles.
yeah, it wouldn't
Shingle.
really be that either. Oh, bad gateway. You know what? Shall we just leave it there for now? Because it's just being one issue after another. Yeah, the felt.
Suddenly
yeah,
it looks good like it is.
How would you describe felt roofing, Triffid, being a fellow ucker?
I'd call it, you said felt roofing.
Yeah, we just call it felt roofing.
Could use
It's
tiles,
like
but
it's got a like
flashing.
it's a waterproof covering that you put on your just a wooden roof, isn't it? That gets it's like it's got almost
once
like
they
a
nail it,
tarmacy kind of feel to it. Like yeah, it's like a tar type of stuff on it.
once
Yeah.
they put it on, once they put it on, then usually they, I don't want to say this in a tacky way, they slap some tar on top of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
And
was
there-
looking for.
there's your-
Here we call it tar paper.
Right.
But yeah, they put tar paper on there and then they'll put shingles on top of that.
Yeah,
Oftentimes.
yeah. We don't with sheds. We just put the felt roof on usually. And that's it. In fact, like outhouses and things like that usually just have a felt roof. They don't bother with the roof tiles or anything generally. But yeah, there you go. That
So you got,
that
you
has
got
been a bit
15
of a
seconds to put the roof on, put the door on, make all the windows, make the doors work, get us to walk into it, import it into Blender, yeah, make
yeah.
a space in
Bring it
Unity.
in. Bring it into Unity.
wait a minute. In between all that, she has to take her medicine.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Or at least
I can
according to-
always save this, and we can complete it next week or continue with it next week. Not a problem.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I'll not have
Well,
all
this
these
just
issues.
goes to prove everything takes twice as long as you want it to. That's
Yes,
just
of
the rule
course.
of
Yeah,
technology.
of course
you
it
know?
does. Of course it
Yes.
does. I was going to do some more Amplify Shader at a 10, do a bit of vertex displacement so you can see how to make like little fishies wiggle when they swim or make leaves blow on the trees and things. And I thought, no, let's not do that. Let's do some Blender. I wish I'd stuck with Amplify now because everything went wrong. But there you go. Can't have it perfect every
Yeah,
week.
but once was steady with this version of Blender. Now you find out it's cantankerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's the first time I've had problems with this one. It's probably the sheer number of add-ons that I've got installed. I need to just disable all the ones that I don't use regularly. And it would load up so much quicker as well.
How many add-ons
well.
do you have?
Way too many. I don't know. Shall we have a look? Let's see. Enabled add-ons. I've got Bag of Pie, Blender Kit, extra objects, and extra blah, 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 blah. Some of these are built in anyway, so I'll import images as planes, fSpy, Ooh, what else have we got? Modifier
Oh,
tools,
wow.
sun
We could be,
position, attacher line, grid modeler, loop tools, machine tools, tissue. These are all add-ons. Cablerator, bool
in other words,
tool.
we could be here a while.
Yeah, UV pack master. Yeah, way too many. Way too
Wow.
many.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Okie dokie, thanks for coming, Bart. Bye-bye. Okay, well, this is officially the end. We should have been finished 4 minutes ago, so I will stop the recording now.